Simi Benabito, it's me Mikamasa. Yenge, welcome. Um, Today we're gonna talk about fringes and clothing that our Hebrew Israelites, or let's say Bantus, or the world also call us Jews, or they call us uh, what kind of Ethiopians. So we have different kinds of names that they used to call it. Africans. Today we are African Americans. Today we are African Latinos. We are African from Africa, African diaspora. So, but the history starts in Egypt. Yeah, according to the Bible. Um, this is where our people were described as Hebrews, Israelites, and from there, when we move from there, we're gonna see that they used to show us with fringes, you know? But also in the ancient Babylon, we wear fringes already, and you can see in the great Hebrew Israelite movement in America that all of them used to use fringes as well. And today we want to see why the chosen people of the Most High use fringes. You know, so I think it's very important to know why they use fringes and what does it mean to use fringes. You know, you know? Okay. Here we are. Welcome, Mbote. When you see me, let us start. Okay, okay. Can I have it a little bit bigger? Oh, good. Um, as you can see here in the photos, you see here the Congo King. He has his tunica on, okay, and yeah, in his tunica that he has on, he has different kinds of things. He has the hat, then he has the tunica, with maybe the 12 stones of the children of Isolale, some gold chains, the leopard clothes, and he has also his garment on with the fringes, and you can see that our forefathers, that the Jews today also they used to wear a hat, but this hat is still today is very normal in our culture. All of our people used to wear these hats, the turban also. Um, Decorated caps and turbans, Exodus 39:27-28. The turban of fine linen, the corded head coverings of fine linen, the Bantu, the covered caps, come from the oral tradition that the Most High gave to the people of Isolele in the Bible through Massa. You know, these kinds of hats, caps. We our people wear that. You know, that's why you see the nuns are wearing, or the Muslim women they are wearing this full covering of their body. Uh, Now, according to Isaiah 3:18, in that day Tata Nzambi will take off all the ornaments, the anchorings, the headbands, the half moon ornaments. Take note that the women of Israel also wear headbands and half moon ornaments. Half moon ornaments are what we know today as the kippah, Jewish head covers, which we also find among the false Khazar Jews Mindeli, but only among men, not women. And the headbands is something that neither the woman nor the man of the Kazakh Jewish people use as custom and tradition. But we can still find among the Bantu Hebrew people as custom and tradition that both woman and man use this day. And if some Bantu tribes no longer practice it, it's because of the prophetic affliction that will fall upon our people, as we can see in this verse of the prophets, Isaiah 3 and 18. You know, let's see, Isaiah 3 and 18. Okay. In that day, Tata Nzambi will take away finery of the anklets, the headbands, and the crescents. Uh, stay with the King James Version. So it's better. In that day, the Nzambi will take away bravery, their twinkle ornaments about their feet, and their cowls, and their round tires like the moon. Yeah. Okay. Very great. This is how our forefathers looked like. This is what they wear. Um, as you can see, all of them had hats on. You know? All of our people, all of them had heads on. Here, these are the Baluba people. Photo of an ambassador, king of Congo, uh, with fringes. Here's other fringes. I know the photos are very small. This program here is not the best. And it's saying zoom 100%, then 200. Okay, what happened now? Here, even Yesaya is described that he has some fringes on, very important. Yeah, Bantu architecture, blah 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 blah. No, let's go back here. Okay, here. Queen Zinga in Peace Talks. Queen Zinga is a very important story of us. Also, here you can see that even the Queen Zinga, yeah, in the 1600s, she also, yeah, wear fringes. So what was a very normal, traditional clothing that all our forefathers wear. Yeah. Um, Now I'll make it bigger. Now I'm completely here. You see, Congo fringes. You see them today. You see the many people in America wearing fringes in their clothing because they're describing themselves as the Hebrew Israelites. But this was very normal as a culture for us to wearing fringes, right? Or hats, tunicas. You see, here the kings, they had always fringes on. Yeah. Asia, Africa, the Bantu have Asian fashion. The ancient Jews did not wear pants, tunics only. You know why? Because they dressed as angels. Yeah. Yeah, these are people from the Lemba tribe, yeah, South Zimbabwe. Yeah. Within the culture of the people of Africa, the Bantu are the people who got and place more fringes on the edges of garment, and also is the only nation in Africa to call fringe as in Hebrew, which is tzitzit. And moreover, they are located from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, ancient kingdom of Sudan, etc., etc., yeah, which is Congo, down, yeah, the ancient Abyssinia up to down beyond the river of beyond the equator, yeah, are the Bantu people as the prophets had seen the vision. Now, um, you can also read Numbers 15 and 38. Speak unto the children of the Most High and say to them that the borders of their garments throughout their generations make them fringes, and the fringe of the borders put a cord of blue, and the fringe are you that seen them. Remember all the commandments of the Most High and do them, and not go after your heart and after your eyes, after which ye are prostituting yourself, that ye may remember all my commandments and do them and be holy unto the Most High. Deuteronomy 22 and 12. You shall put fringes on the four borders of your cloak with which you cover. Yeah. So that's why you saw them having fringes. You know? Yeah. Also the Lunda tribe, yeah, which are the Lunda comes from the Hebrew word lud, a people ranked among the Shemites, people related to Egyptians. Yeah. Lunda Empire, historic Bantu speaking Africa state from the 16th century in the region of the upper Kasai River, now is northeastern Angola and western Democratic Republic of Congo. All thought the Lunda people had lived in the area from early times. Their empire was founded by invaders coming from the west from Luba. Between 1600 and 1715, bands of Lunda adventurers established numerous satellites. See Kasanji, Kazembe, Lunda states. The Lunda Empire consisted of a centralized core ring provinces closely tied to the capital under our ring provinces that paid tribute but were otherwise autonomous, and a fringe of independent kingdom that shared a common Lunda culture. Oh, good. Okay, great. Let us move on. Um, Here it is. How do I do it the best? This is good. Good. These are the photos how they used to show the ancient people that used to live in Egypt. For sure, we had also white people living in Egypt. Egypt was the ancient America. Yeah. So now, you had this Canaanites from today living there. You had this Palestinians. People from Iraq, Iran, people like that. You had also the North Africans living there, but also we Bantus. We went to Egypt to live there. Now, these are the photos like they used to show how the Bantu people looked like. Yeah. And here we're not talking about the Hamitic people, but we're talking about the Bantus. Okay, Bantus are not Ham. Now, first of all, what we see here is you have the fringes here, you know. Then you have the girdle, you know. You have the bonnet, the hat, and do you had the earring, right? And still today, you will see if I will find Kimbangu's church. Just like people, maybe give me some photos. So the Kimbangis people, you know, they have also their girdles on, you know, normally. This is how we wear clothing, always. These are spiritual clothes like Kimbangu or garment, right? And you have the fringes, but they have also mostly their girdles on. But everything is very well Christianized, you know. But here you see them here. Here's a girdle, you know, and here is this is how they have it on here, the girdle, as you can see here. But today they think if because it's the president of Congo, today, yeah, Kimbangu would kill himself again. He would kill himself if he would see what the church is doing, you know, because this is not has nothing to do anymore with yeah, our culture from before, you know. But yeah, if someone that is spiritual like me myself, I have my girdle in my room. It's blue. I have a little red, just a little red, because in spirituality, red means power. Just a little red that shows me that I'm a Ngunza. I'm also a real Ngunza. Yeah. Um, yeah. I'm also a pastor or whatever they used to call me. From Tokwi's and Kimangis church. But all these kinds of titles doesn't tell me anything. Um, I just put the name prophet there to show that I have a prophetic voice. But normally, I saw the Most High. Yeah, I saw the Most High, and this is where I receive my anointing. Everything else is the Most High Himself preparing my ways. If there is something that He has to include, Isaiah himself, he was baptized by John the Baptist. Everyone there, Elijah was initiated. The disciples has to be initiated, shown. I really believe that Isaiah was shown the whole life long how to do his teachings and all these kinds of things. And when he was ready to go to the desert to be proved, like in the 300 movie, 300 movie, you know, the fighting movie. If you reach the age, they send you outside, go and show us that you are a man. This is how it is. Yeah. Ray Ngunza has his secrets, and he's well initiated, like those Catholic guys here. And you see they're wearing the tunics, they have the hat on, they have the, you know, they have um the girdle. This is the girdle, and they have also the tunic, yeah, so which is the garment, yeah, on. And if you see here Catholic women's, you see the same. They have their head covered. No, they have the head covered, and they had also the tunica on. People must know that every church that represents these kinds of things is a spiritual church. Now that's why I have to laugh very often if people are like, "Oh, why should we wear? Why should women cover their heads, and why should they not wear pants in the assembly? And why shouldn't they, you know, just keeping the laws, coming with earrings, coming with a lot of makeup? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, if you are really in the spiritual movement, Yeah, you will see that the spirit will tell you that it won't work. It won't work. And here, as you can see, this is a Christian Orthodox church. In this little photo, they have also their all in white, and they have their girdle. This means girdle. What they have on here. Everything what you see here today, this is the Kimbangis church. They are almost forgetting the traditions that the Kimbangu gave them. I mean myself, I do not believe in these kinds of people. I have to say very clear. For me, they're too Christianized, and they forgot their ways. You see the girdle? He himself is wearing the white man's penguin clothes, and they themselves, they are wearing the warrior clothing to show, yeah, we're still warriors. See, this is how we wear our clothing. Now, if they would have the garment on, gold, and like my forefathers, even in the Beulah villages, they wear clothing like that, would be good. But all good. I mean, everything changes, and the Most High will show later on. We're gonna have our churches or assemblies, and the Most High have to show us the better way. We have to make everything better, that other people don't do that. So, oh, good. Um, Now, let us examine. So let me just see. Do I share everything? Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's good. No, great. The morals of the Temple of Ramses III, 20th dynasty of ancient Egypt. This temple was also a religious temple where all the neighbors, vassals of Egyptian's empire, and the prisoners of the north of Egypt on the walls of this temple were both a representation of friends and enemies of Egypt. We noticed unpublished images, see for yourself, among the people of the northern Egypt. There is a Congo, a Jew, like they used to call us, yeah, the land of the Jews, Congo. Yeah. Let us examine this Congo priest with the biblical narrative. You go the truth. So this is the guy. Here it is. Earrings. The ancient Israel man and woman wore golden earrings. Uh, Exodus 32, 2 and 3. Aaron said to them, take away the golden rings that are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me. And they all put away the golden rings that were in the ears, and they brought them to Aaron. By the way, like the Kimbangis church, if you marry a Kimbangis woman, your the Catholic ring that they used to wear in the finger, has to go to the central of Kimbangu, which is in Kamba, and the leader must pray over it, and then it will be sent back to you. Just for you to know what kind of things some people do. I mean, if the spirit says it, then it's okay. They are doing it, all of them, the most of them, I think. Uh, it's okay. Me myself, I don't know why, but they are doing this. Man came as well as woman. All those whose hearts were well disposed brought loops, earrings, rings, bracelets, all kind of golden objects. Each presented the golden offering he had devoted to the Most High, Tata Nzambi. It is very important for you to know that the Most High, this kind of prayers that the most of the people are telling us to do. Oh yeah, Father, a lot of words, thousands of words. Oh, Jesus came to take all the laws away with, and now you just pray like the Martin Luther Church, yeah, which was a German that killed a lot of people to bring the evangelic church forth. Just praying to just praying without doing any type of rituals, knowing what you're doing, having any spiritual message behind your prayers. This kind of praying is Catholic. It's religious. is Christians, but our forefathers, they wasn't. They wasn't. Here, no one is talking about Christianity at all. That's why you saw gold is also a material, normal material from the Most High. It's natural. Gold also fights witches. Okay, witches hate gold. Okay, it is an anti-attack, and that's why you see this ritual that our forefathers have done. If you're righteous, you bring your golden things. Like I said, the Kimbangis church is still doing such things. This Bantu custom dates back to the to the time of Jacob, to their refuge in Central Africa, as on this postage stamp here, as you can see here. You know? Yeah, great. Colonial times, right? Because we are the people that they had the gold, and you know, you can see on the King Solomon's mines, he had like a big chain with full of gold with the 12 tribes marked on it. Genesis 35, 1 to 4, Tata Nzambi said to Jacob, get up, go to Bethel, Betoy, and stay there. There you will erect an altar for Tata Nzambi, who appeared to you. When you fled Esau, your brother, Jacob said to his house and to all those who were with him, take away the foreign gods that are in your midst, purify yourself, and change clothes. We will rise and will go up to Bethel. There I will erect an altar for the Most High, who has answered me in the day of my distress, and who was with me during the trip I did. For they gave Jacob all the foreign gods that were in the land, and the ring that were in their ears. Jacob buried them and under the terebinthus, which is near Shechem. So now this is the ritual that was done, right? They had earrings on, they had all these things in the necklace, and the Most High's altar, you know, was must be pure because they're going to they went to Bethel, and all these kind of things must be put under the ground. Now, so when we go to hats, Leviticus 8 and 13, Massa also approached the son of Aaron. He wrote them tunics. They girded himself, which we call kanga or kongo lo, yeah, which means belts, yeah, belt. I also say the equator is a belt, yeah, the equator. Now, and fastened them with beanies, and Tata Nzambi has ordered Massa. Here you can also see how the Catholic used to wear the kippa, the hats. And like I told you, the red is not just a color like that. We don't wear red just for fun. Yeah, we don't wear red just for fun. If you see someone wearing red in the streets, you might be shocked. You see, you might be scared because red is a very powerful color. Mhm. And normally the Hebrew color, yeah, war is the red color. This belt, which reflected the clothing of the angel based from the waist, 2 Samuel 20 and 8, to chest, and know that in Hebrew chest means abanet. Abnet, which means in Bantu breasts, chest from woman. Abanet, Revelation 15 and 6, Revelation 1 and 13 means belt. So now, for the sons of Aaron, you will make tunics, you will make them belts, and you will make them beanies to mark their dignity and to serve them as adornment. So all these high priests, these are their clothing. Yeah. And you can see, yeah, that the Catholic Church and this Muslims, they just copied everything from us, and yeah, they're using it. Huh? They're using it, and people might think, oh, it's just normal. They're just using it for fun. Yeah, but it's not the truth, because everything that they do, they know why they're doing it. So the Edomites, Amalekites, also copy the Congos. They have beanies, which they call kippah or yamurka in Yiddish. And notice especially the ungodly Edomite, the Amalekites, are making fringes as well. You know? You have to be real fool and idiot to believe that the real Jews were Edomites. European, or that Jesus Christ was an Edomite, Mindele. Um, the ready-made real Jews on the walls of the temple of Ramses III, prisoner in Egypt, drawn on the walls of this temple, had all that described the Bible on how were later the true Jews. Here's how they were identified. They wore and had beanies, belt, fringes, earrings back to the fringes. Yeah. Speak to the children of the Most High, Isolele, and tell them to make fringes for themselves from generation to generation on the edge of their garments, and let them put a blue cordon on the fringe on the edge of their garments. Yeah, you see? A fringe looks like vegetation, turf, which the Congo call my tsetse, among the Bantu Ngalas of the Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, which also gave the name of Ntsetse fly, or flies living in the vegetation. Fringe equally looks like turf to the vegetation. Fringe in Hebrew, as in Congo language, fringe is, yeah, you can go to the Blue Letter Bible and just type it, and then you will gonna have all this scriptures. Deuteronomy 22 and 12. You will wear fringes to the four corners of the garment that you will cover. Tunic belts. The ancient Jews were belted. They were called the belted wires. In Hebrew, bakongo. Why? Yeah. This is very important. Yeah. This is the adoption. And still today, we, like my tribe, is the Bakongo tribe. Because the belt is the symbol of the truth. Ephesians 6 and 14. So hold firm. Have you waste the truth for the belt? Put the breastplate of justice. See? As you can see. Okay. Exodus 28 and 8 talks about the ceinture, which means the belt. Moses also approached the son of Aaron. He wrote them tunics, girded them of belts, and tied them with their beanies, as Tata Nzambi has ordered Master to do. Remember that the belt in Hebrew is kagor. Yeah, kagor. H22. Let's see. Yeah, because people love the white man's to prove everything. Okay. So here. Yeah.
Strong's H2290. Chagor. Chagor.
Okay,
And
this
the
is how.
form just below that, chagora, chagora.
Girdled, belt, loin covering. Okay, loin cloth, kagor. Okay, girdled with a girdle. Yeah, binding hands, a girdle, a belt. Many people would say, why? Why should it be like that? The Most High, he don't have anything to do with that. This is someone that has no idea, no revelation at all. Okay, you might see me with clothing like that, but you have never seen me in my clothing, my spiritual clothing. Okay, if you have a calling from the Most High, you never wear this pastoral evangelic clothing that just people wear like that. Yeah, if you know spirituality. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. You can read by yourself, do your research here. I can send it to you. Okay, there it is. It's coming. Great. Let us continue. In Africa, you have even fringes party. You know? So now, oh, good. So who gave Congo the dress and belt? So Egypt and Congos, to judge yourself. Tata Nzambi wanted the Bantu Kongos and Ngalas to dress like angels. The belt on the waist, Ephesians 6 and 14, passing through the chest, Revelation 15 and 6, and the seventh angel who held the seven plagues came out of the temple, clad in pure flax, bursting and having gold belts around the chest. The belts were red and went from the waist throughout the chest, as shown in these images. Isaiah was like Isaiah was, and comes as Congo. The Congo word, yeah, is kagor, dressed and belt kangor. Consonant final as voicals are, which gives kango, belt in heaven. The angels are belted. You know, like I showed you in the Kimbangis church, belted, girded sons. So, Revelation 1 and 13. In the midst of seven candlesticks, someone who looks like a son of man, dressed in a long robe and having a golden belt on his chest. So the Most High himself is, like a Maleki Makongo, yeah, like he looks like. This is also like he wants us to look like if we do spiritual work. And our women's has to wear also the clothing of the Most High if they do the Most High's work. We don't come like you want, and yeah, the Most High is listening to me. Jesus took the laws away with and stuff like that. Okay, this is not how it works. Okay, how can the spirits of the Most High, the Malekis, work with you? It won't work. Now, 1 Samuel 18 and 4, Jonathan in Kikongo Yanata, which means Yah accompanies, made a covenant with David. In Kikongo Dawidi, the one who hears, because he loved him as his soul. He took off the mantle he wore to give it to Dawidi and gave him his clothes, even his sword, his bow, and his belt. This is 1 Samuel 18 and 4. This belt was red. Okay? Yeah. Because if I show you my stuff here, okay, even my sisters, they don't, I think they only see my garment, but they have never seen my warrior clothing, because I have warrior clothing, because I am initiated. Yeah. Yeah, I am initiated. Yeah. I can make people to become gunza, to become powerful. Yeah, can open up things. This is how it is. Everyone in the scriptures must be initiated. Like you can see here, he made a covenant with David. Even David was initiated. And people are just like, oh, I'm a priest. No, you're giving news. You know how to read, but you're not a priest. Yeah. This is for the priests. This is for the people that the Most High has ordered to bring judgment of this world, to bring the messages out. We are messengers. We are angels. I always used to tell it very, very often. The angels use us back and forth. The spirit of us comes with new messages to warn people, to go to war, to prepare people for the coming events, to unlock the secrets, to make other people to become like we are, yeah, strong. Now, you can read here the prophets with their bells. Elijah was a Congo. 2 Kings 8 and 1 and 8. Jeremiah 13 and 1. Jeremiah was a Congo. John the Baptist was a Congo. Mark 1 and 6. Paul Saula, choosing Congo by Lari, yeah, from the Lari tribe, was a Congo. Acts 21 and 11. The Jews were Congo. 2 Samuel 8 and 13. Look how the ungodly, you can see everywhere in these verses, you can see how they used to wear clothing that prefers to the ancient time, to everything that was given to Massa, which what that's proved. Hey, I'm gonna kill this dog. What's going on with you? Now he shuts his mouth, huh? My goodness. So I don't know where he ran. I hope he's now in Canada. Okay. This dog is, my goodness, he made me angry. I was hearing him all the time. So, exactly. So you can read by yourself these verses that will show you, yeah, that all of these prophets used to wear the same clothing. They used to look like very similar, and the spirituality was always the same. Nothing has changed. So, and we used to call them the Congo, yeah, the belted, the girded sons, like the angels in heaven. So are they also here on earth. Now, the Jews were Congo. Look how the ungodly Edomites of the Vatican, the priests dress, red belts, white tunic. They know the truth that they have long stifflet. Yeah. So now about the Star of David. When we say Mwandan Semi, we don't talk about that guy. This is a guy from the Bundu dia Congo movement. I mean, Mwandan Semi has a lot of truth that he came out with. I will not say too much against him, but he also, you know, the Congo movement. There's a Congo movement which goes to Pan Africanism. Has one big problem. The major problem of them is they just put Africa completely together. Yeah? For them, all Africans are just African, and they reject the Bible completely, but used to take here and there some things from the Bible. Yeah, to show that they are right, which means there's a lot of truth from that what they're saying, but it's like the people that used to read the Bible and say the Bible is the full truth. We have to go precept upon precept. We have to find the truth in nature. We have to find the truth in spirit and truth. The truth is everywhere, and we have to put it together and not just believing that what we believe in is true. Now, anyway, The Star of David, that the people love so much, is a symbol today, especially today, of Satan. Yeah, this is a fact. You know? Me myself, um, I know the secret about the number six. If you look at my birthday, you will see it very clear. No one can, there's some things I would never reveal here, okay? Because people don't must know everything. But the Star of David is a symbol of power. It is a pentagram, and a pentagram is like I always used to say: you don't go and do rituals or invoke, or you don't go and wants to lead a big company, or you want to change the world by not doing the secrets of the world, by not knowing the secrets of the world. And you will see in music videos, you will see the pentagram in churches, in hats of the pope or whatever, and they know exactly for what they're doing. That before you do different kinds of alchemy that the white people does, they used to paint the pentagram down there on the 6 point stars, 6 points of the star, which gives 666. They 666, they know exactly what to do and put there to receive, to get that what they want to do. Yeah, like necromancy, they do it like this and stuff like that. So it is very important to understand that this has nothing to do with the Star of David and symbol of David and all these kinds of things. But you know, I also believe that this symbol once was ours. Um, it has a signification of the Most High in it too, but it is corrupted, or it was corrupted. So the symbol of the ancient kingdom of Congo is corruption of our people. Do not do like the Bundu de Congo who promote it. Okay. Deuteronomy 4:19, Amos 5:26. Take the tenth of your king, the predestal of your idols, the star of your God that you made for you. You see, these are the things. That's why we have to be very careful. So now, repent, turn to Tata Nzambi, our Father. Now, all good? Now, we are going to the name Nzambi because we call the name Yahweh very often. Now, let's go to the name Nzambi. Huh? Ask yourself the question, how does the word Nzambi, which means the Almighty. In some Bantu languages, it's found in the apocryphal books according to Ezra, the prophet. In the King James Version in English, dating from 1611. These are the names that the ancient Jews bore according to the apocryphal Tob Bible, 4th Esdras 9 and 34. The Jews, let's go to this. Let's just type that here. Okay, great. Here, 4th Esdras 9 and 34. I can't find the scripture, right? Here. This is the first. Here it is. Zombies. Yeah, found it. Very great. Very good. 4th Esdras 9 and 34. The Jews were called zombies, the gods, the almighties, the children from the Almighty. Um, yes, the Catholic Church hide this word zombies. Look at the evidence picture here. Why did Mama Catholic, the Catholic Church, the Council of Nicaea, want to hide the truth? Observe the image below. Zombies was altered by the Catholics into Zambris. Why? But perverted by the English Edomite Protestant King James, who translated the Bible and published it in 1611 with original manuscripts by his own scholars and Bantu Semitic language experts. Here. So the zombies all had taken strange wives and all these kinds of things. Yeah, zombies. Know that the Bantu Africa beyond the rivers of Kush, Zephaniah 3 and 10, there are two Bantu countries that bear the name of Nzambis, Zambia and Mozambique. Remember, the prefix Mo uh, indicates the origin. Yeah. Now, images for um, readability. Good translations. The word Nzambi is kept in the English Protestant's version, King James Bible 1611, first as uh, first Esdras 9 and 34. Wow. Now, observe in the book of Tobias, the Tob Bible, the Catholic version of the Apocryphal, which means hidden book. In the book, Third Ezra 9:34, it's the first Ezra. I don't know why everything is wrong here. Catholics will subtly change the name of zombies to zambris. Why? It is as with the statues of the Virgin and the Child of Jesus in the Middle Ages. They were black. Today they are Edomites, similar to the word Bantu. Zombies look, uh, they modified, yet the good translation was kept in the Protestant version. King James Bible 1611 and in First Ezra 9:34. But wake up, holy people. Now, the prefix key in Akkadian language of the Babylonians where the Jews, the Bantus, were in captivity. When you are captives from the time of 588 to 515 BC, the Congo language Hebrew has undergone transformations. The language of the oppressor inevitably uh, participates in the corruption of a language. First Chronicles 9 and 1. All Israel has been identified and recorded in the annals of the kings of Israel. The population of Judah was deported to Babylon because of his infidelity. The first to establish themselves again in their properties and in their respective cities were Israelite priests, Levites, and servants of the temple. In addition, people of the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh. That is to say, house of Joseph and Ngalas. Joshua 17:17. Let's see. And Joshua, spake into the house of Joseph, even to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, Thou art a great people and hast great power. Thou shalt not have only one Lord only. Okay, oh good. But the mountain shall be thine, Yeah, but the mountain should be thine, for it is a wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the outgoings of it shall be thine, for thou shalt drive out the Canaanites. Two thought they have iron chariots, and thought they be strong. So they were the first people going down and taking the land. Ephraim, Manasseh, the house of Joseph. Okay, good, great. Ki expresses the earth in Akkadian, Babylonian language, Sumerian goddess, or the sons of Yakubah, is solely but were captive with First Chronicles 9. Remember, when is captive for 70 years, according to Jeremiah 25, 9 to 12, this leaves traces we use the vocabulary of the oppressor. Therefore, we find this Babylonian prefix ki in the Bantu, ki Congo, ki Gali, ki Sangani, Kindamba, Kinkala, Kinshasa, etc., etc. So ki expresses the earth in Akkadian, Babylonian language, Sumerian goddess of the sons of Yakubah. Yeah? King Gundu, this is where my mom lives, comes from. This is where we were in this village. King Gundu, my father comes from Kivelu. Yeah, but this has also a spiritual background of Chi. Chi. Very good. Great, 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 great. That's it for today. Yeah, we have a trip coming, so we are preparing for our trip. Going to South Africa, doing the work over there. If everything goes good, the next trip will be to the Congo. We're going to visit the Ngunzas in Congo. Not the churches, but the Ngunzas. We're going to visit the places where Kimbangu walked, where he was captive. Yeah, also to go to the spiritual areas, to meet the elders, to tell us a little bit more what will happen in this world. Yeah, for everyone that will be called out to do a spiritual work, can be done for him as well. But if I'm going to Congo, it's like I'm going doing a trip to Angola. I will be very well prepared. It won't be just a trip like that because this is home. South Africa is not really my home. So if I go to South Africa, there will be a trip like the Muzungu do. Um, Driving around, looking at the animals and having fun. But Congo trip is having fun, but also going deeper and looking for answers in spirituality, etc., etc. Okay, that's it. That's why you see it is very important to know. Um, I used to use this example of Cain and Abel. When Cain came and Abel, they came in front of the Most High, and both of them were children of the Most High. It's not like Cain was Satan or whatever. But what happened was that when they came with their offerings, the Most High said very clear, "Hey, Cain, no, this is not how I want to be worshipped. I don't find myself in you." You see, and this is what is killing us today, and many people do not understand that the way we used to address to go to the Most High, the way that we used to pray to the Most High. This is the Most High Spirit. We are invoking the Most High. Give us, tell us. We you just don't. You're not a beggar. We became beggars. Father, oh my Father, I love you so much. Do you remember me, Father? This is Catholic. This has nothing to do with the prayers of our forefathers before. Look at Zachariah. Look at John the Baptist's father, how he went to the tabernacle talking to the gods, what will happen with my son? And he did not believe, and then they shut his mouth and stuff like that. The same thing. Abel did the right thing. He gave the right offering. And the Most High did what? He blessed him and said, "You are my son." And then because of that, he was killed. Because if you just open your mouth that you know the Most High, that the Most High came in front of you, that he gave you something, that we know what happened with Joseph. Joseph received this dream that the other 11 brothers will bow before him. What happened? They sold him to Egypt. They wanted to kill him, etc., etc., only because they understood that Most High loves him more than the others. That's why it's very important to know that no one in this world will love you if you have the Most High. It is impossible. Yeah, it is impossible. People will always be jealous if you have the Most High, and that's why they bewitch our spirituality and say, this is witchcraft, this is witchcraft, this is false, only because they understood these people have the Most High. Okay, they don't. It's not like the Most High is for everyone. If you have the Most High, run or shut your mouth, because people will be against you in family, friends, everywhere. They want to see you fall. Yeah. Let me go to Jeremiah 20. I will show it to you. Yeah. It is contradictive if you see someone, people used to follow him, love him, etc., etc., and he says he has the Most High. It is impossible. Something is not right. Everyone that had the Most High must prove himself. Elijah went against the lion kings of Baal. Yeah, why? He had to show that the Most High in him was stronger than all these lies. Here, first of all, yeah, the Most High is coming like this. Uh, oh, Tata Nzambi, thou hast deceived me. So, how can the Most High deceive someone? Yeah. And I was deceived. Thou art stronger than I, and has prevailed. I am in diversion daily. Everyone mocked me. This is the true interpretation of a prophet. Yeah. The Most High will not come to you. Oh, yeah, I love you so much because you're a family man, because you are the one, you are black, you are whatever. And has nothing to do. The Most High comes to you because He has chosen you in the womb of your mom. He just says, you do my work. And you will be like, why me? Moses was not easy to handle. David was not easy to handle. Elijah was not easy to handle. Abraham, no one comes like, oh yeah, I do the Most High's work. I just obey what the Most High does. I'm 100%. This is what the most of people wants to see. But it was never like this, and it will also be never like this. That's why people love Jesus more than every other person, like their mothers and fathers. They love him more than like their mothers and more than their mothers and fathers, which is completely wrong because he was also only a human, and people don't want to hear that. So, for since I spake, I cried out, I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Most High was made approach into me, and diversion daily. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more on his name. But his word was in mine heart as burning fire, shut up in my bones. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. For I heard the defaming of many, fear on every side. Reports say they, and we will report it. All my familiars watch for my halting sake, saying, uh, peradventure he will be anticide, and will shall prevail against him. and we shall take our revenge on him. But the Most High is with me as a mighty, terrible one. Therefore, my persecutors shall stumble, and they shall not prevail. They shall be greatly ashamed, for they shall not prosper. Their everlasting confusion shall never be forgotten. So there's a fight, yeah, when you are from the Most High, which means your family, the people around you, everyone wants you to fall, because everyone that is in Gunza has a mission. He has a calling, and he will call it out like Joseph did. I saw you 11. I saw my brother in me before me. This was the message that the Most High showed him. After that, you see what happened. The message that the Most High gave to Abel. This is how you do my sacrifice, and he did it. And what happened after that? He was killed. Okay, so you will not see someone preaching every day, oh my Lord, oh my Jesus, oh my God, oh I love you, oh my assembly, oh my. If a prophet doesn't have any story, yeah, just sitting in front of his computer and telling us he's a God sent, is a damn lie. You must have a story. You must have proofs, people that have evidences, that have seen what you have done and what you are doing. And you have to tell us what the Most High told you. So, if I am against you, I will tell you. But if you don't have any message, any prophecy, anything that you're doing, just behind her, I saw Africa is the new. This is the place that the Most High will build. Blah, blah. But what did the Most High tell you? Do you just take it from Massa and interpreting it in a better form, or just from any other guy, or is it really that the Most High told you? Because the problem here is that many people will always say, "The Most High told me. The Most High told me," but he just heard it from the next corner. He just heard it from someone. Like the Most High told him, really, he just heard it, and people don't want to admit, yeah, that they just hear from someone, and they just take the message and give it to others. But if you are in Gunza, if you are in Maleki Makongo, tell us so that we can follow. You see, because Ngunzas have terrible lives, just to tell you. Thank you very much. I will see you very soon.